What's going on, snazzy audience? I'm John Rettinger, and Quinn every now and then sends me updates to let me know what he is up to so I can upload them and share them with you. I've got his latest letter, and we're at about, I think, a little less than a year before he comes back. I memorized the whole thing for you. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm reading it. Let's go ahead and get started. So there are those of you that are still left. Nah, that's a joke. It has been a crazy last few months here in Bolivia. I have moved to areas again and again and am now in the center of Santa Cruz working in the office to help other missionaries with housing, finances, etc. I went a few days ago to help a poor family cut half an acre of grass with machetes. My arm hurts writing this. LOL. It's been a great experience and the time keeps passing crazy quick. May 2014 is just around the corner. In downtime, Santa Cruz is a lot wealthier, and is going to the office, I see a lot of technology. I've seen a Samsung Galaxy S4, iPad mini, I want one, and the iPhone 5. The Galaxy S4 is a beautiful telephone, and I feel like I would prefer it to the hardware of the iPhone 5. The screen is pretty. I heard about the Apple announcement this past week, which is actually 2 weeks ago, and I have a few comments. The Mac Pro looks freaking awesome. I'm so happy that Apple didn't kill the machine off. The redesign looks amazing. I'm left a little skeptical about this thermal core, but if the fan is actually quiet and the unit stays cool, I will be stoked. At the end of 2013, to save face on taxes, I'll have to make a few business expenses, and a Mac Pro will be one of those. I'm a little nervous that they didn't include the price in the preview. It's going to cost an arm and a leg, and then another leg. The most impressive thing to me, after all the specs of course, is the size. 10 inches tall is crazy tiny. I'm happy to see that Apple still has a lot of the ridiculously unnecessary bells and whistles, like the I/O panel that lights up when the machine senses motion. Nonetheless, I am stoked to hear that Apple is not trying to kill the desktop, rather to integrate desktop and mobile a little more tightly. So that brings me to OS X Mavericks. I understand that they ran out of cat names, but Mavericks? That is super weird. It just makes me think of the NBA. I don't care about iBooks, I don't care about maps, I don't use calendar.app, I prefer Chrome to Safari. Full screen apps, multiple displays should always be a new feature rather than something that needed to be included as a bug fix. Find your tabs is cool, tags seems like something I will never ever use. All in all, not a big update. I wonder how far off Mac OS 11 is. The new MacBook Air update seems nice. I'll be buying one next year for school. Nobody can complain about better battery. The Airport Extreme has always been a lousy router in my mind. Maybe the new one will change the bad history. iOS 7 looks interesting. I'm happy that after 5 years they're finally changing the lookup. I love the lighter, whiter style. It looks very Windows Phone-esque, if I do say so. The most pretty is the photo album and iTunes Radio. The camera capture button looks kinda out of place. The new Siri functions make my robot gal look a lot more functional. I'm a little skeptical about this iOS in the car. It looks strangely and mysteriously half-baked. I feel like this is something Steve wouldn't have publicly announced until it was ready for shipment. That being said, it will be neat if they can convince car manufacturers to change their current setup. While still loyally committed to Mac, I feel like it would be a tough decision in the mobile game when I get back. Well, back to work. Nonetheless, I thank each and every one of you for your continued loyalty. Only 3 more video updates. I'll be back sooner than all you know it. I've gotten pretty good at my Spanish, so I'll definitely do my videos in 2 languages upon my return. Should I make Snazzy Labs Espanol or a whole new network for my Latino audience? For example, like a Gringo Tech. Send your questions and commentaries to my address if you'd like. It's Elder Quinn Nelson, Mission Bolivia, Santa Cruz, Castilla de Correo, 2042, Zona Central, Santa Cruz, Bolivia. As always, stay snazzy. Quinn.